perfect for cold, fall or winter months, and it is something that makes you feel good, especially when you're not necessarily feeling well and you feel a little sick. It is quick and easy. You need simple ingredients. So let's get started. For this recipe we need canned chicken, and you can use simply chicken broth, but I'm using canned chicken because this is a quick recipe, and for those who don't have time to cook a chicken, this is a good substitute. It still has nutrients like protein and calcium and iron, and it doesn't have any MSG or preservatives. It's 100% natural. But if you don't like using canned chicken, you can just simply use chicken broth. Also, we'll need, of course, the noodles, and I'm using thin egg noodles. You can use whatever noodles you prefer for your chicken noodle soup, but these cook faster because they're thin and small. So we'll also need a carrot, a celery, potatoes, onions, olive oil, and salt and pepper. And that's it. First, we're going to start by chopping up our onions. And I already peeled them and cut them to the size that I need, because otherwise it will be way too much. It was a large onion. There we go. Then I'm going to take my mid-sized pot. I'm going to pour olive oil. Not much, because the canned chicken has some additional fats. So we're going to cook it on medium heat while our onions are getting nice and soft. We're going to peel the potatoes. Peeled and washed my potatoes, set them aside. Then we're going to take the carrot, and you can peel it, or you can just scrape off the upper layer, the upper skin of the carrot. Do not forget to stir your onions. You have here the celery. Add the celery to your onions. And your carrots. Stir it nicely. And now it's time to add our chicken. Just add the entire contents into the pot. Be careful with the steam. Don't hurt your fingers. Break it apart, the big chunk of meat. Now we can add our water, and we can add the water. The amount of water you add to your pot is up to your preference. Just gonna add our water. I'm adding about 4 cups of water. Now we're going to cover it and set it to high and wait for it to boil before we add our potatoes. Now, while we're waiting for the water to boil, we're going to cut our potatoes in little bites. so that it cooks faster. Now we're going to add the potatoes. The noodles that I'm using for the soup need only 8 to 10 minutes to cook. So I'm going to add them right with my potatoes, about 1 cup. First stir. Season it to taste. The chicken broth and the canned chicken was already salty, so we don't need to add too much salt, but you will have to taste it once you to see how much salt is needed. Stir it and let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, or however long your noodles need to cook through, and you're done.